Hi everyone, this is Rockers and welcome to episode 2 of Sunless Sea Submariner. So let's load up the game. Where I last left was I'd spoken to my Longshanks gunner, and after setting up my character and just getting a little feel of what goes on with all this gazetteer, I think it's called. Yep, gazetteer. Okie dokie, so we last left with a passenger. Someone on the docks wants to board a ship. She visits Wharfstack every day in Z-stained rags, begging for passage. No captain will look her in the eye. Okay. She embraces you and says, "I'd kiss you, but my beloved is prone to jealousy. We were parted, but the Asian captains at Venderbite will know where she is." Bound for Venderbite. Welcome. Okay, so let's go to my lodgings. Read the morning papers. The Unexpurgated Gazette, the magazine formerly known as the London Magazine, the spiteful trumpeter. News. The Echo Bazaar, that enigmatic marketplace, has increased its tax on love stories. The traitor empress has forbidden singing in the street outside her palace. The anarchists of the Calendar Council have inexplicably dynamited a drinking fountain. The Ministry of Public Decency has located and destroyed a nest of gallbladder wasps. Okay. Visit the Admiralty Survey Office. Okay, so I don't seem to have any information for them. Oh, do I? Hang on. Ask if there's anything in particular they need. Higher authority. Unlocked when active. No current commission. No more than 2. Speak to our agent there and return. We'll see that you're rewarded. Visit the port below and return to London. You can check the details of your journal at any time. Retrieve strategic information from Gator's Morn in the Corsair's Forest, somewhere not far from home waters. Corsair's Forest. Right, okay. Okay, so I've got a couple of things to do. So without further ado, let's set sail and let's move off. Let's send out a bat. Something underwater at some distance to the northeast. Discovered Hunter's Keep. Discovered a low barnet. I know in real life there's a high barnet. Alright. Okay. We're at Hunter's Keep. They will have heard your ship come in, so why hide? Take a couple of burly sailors with you just in case, but the gardens are tranquil as moonlight. Spy in the house. This place may not be as simple as it seems, a straightforward challenge. Okay, 100% chance of success, I might as well. Piano music drifts across the terrace. You peer through a half-open French window into a grand parlour, grand in size if a little reduced in style by dust and neglect. A dark-haired, pale-skinned young woman bends earnestly over a piano keyboard. Another, fair-haired but unmistakably her sister, sprawls on the sofa with a book. A third sits by the fireplace staring sorrowfully into the embers. "Soon," she says, and the piano music falters and stops. "We'll go hungry, and then the end will come. For me, but not for you." The pianist raises her eyes from the keyboard. "Hush, if we don't speak of it," she frowns. "Has she seen you at the window? You withdraw." Okay. Gained 40 fragments. Let's reconnoitre the island. Ships rarely come here, nothing changes, even the weather. The house is the heart of the isle, the house and the sisters. But the Admiralty may be happy to know that nothing's changed at least. You now have one of this, a port report, Hunter's Keep. Okay. The only option left is this one. Knock and enter. A maid with smouldering topaz eyes shows you into the parlour where 3 young women wait. "A visitor," the youngest cries. The next youngest chuckles. The eldest sighs. "Do excuse the indecorum," she says. "Visitors are rare. You are very welcome. I am Cynthia. The noisy one is Phoebe, and the cheerful one is Lucy. You are in good time for lunch. Will you join us?" You're acquainted with the Sisters of Hunter's Keep. Living along with the proud fizzes. Arcs. Okay. Cynthia's the eldest, melancholy, pensive, occasionally dramatic. Middle sister is Lucy. She's sunny, restless, prone to giggles. And Phoebe is soft-voiced, watchful and unpredictable. Let's talk with Cynthia. Cynthia grasps your arm and whispers to you. Her eyes are wide and blue. Her hair is wild and tangled. Bats might nest in it. It seems to you that you are sitting on a hillside above a wide blue lake, listening to the story of a murder. An axe, a net, blood on scented water. "Another chop?" Cynthia asks. "You've barely touched your food. Here, I'll have the maid wrap something up for you. You can't be hungry. It's not safe to be hungry." Oh, that doesn't sound creepy at all. You now have 1 wary times terror. I have a tail of terror. I've gained 1 supply. I've lost 24 hunger. I've got the gods of disease, salt's attention. Okay. Even when the sisters aren't feeling sociable, they can be tempted out of their lair by the smell of new stories. Let's go. You ask the sulphuride maid to carry a few hints of your news to the sisters. Oddly enough, she comes back with a message that their headaches are cured and you're invited to lunch. Blimey again. Lovely. Let's have lunch with Lucy. Lucy leans over and whispers to you confidentially. A complex story about a butler, a pig, and an inheritance. You don't follow all the details of the plot, but somehow the pig ends up in an attic, and the butler in a vicar's bed. Candles flicker, dishes enter and leave, and the wind butts gently at the window panes. By the time the plum pudding arrives, you're as cheerful as you've been in months. I've lost the terror. Oh, that's alright then. I've gained 1 supply again. And I've gained the gods of the disease stone's attention. Ah. Well, Cynthia's the creepy one then. No more news to give. The parlour is empty. The maid makes it clear through a series of unwelcoming growls that Phoebe, Lucy and Cynthia are all 3 indisposed. No lunch today, apparently. Well, that's probably good because I'm probably stuffed to the gills anyway. Let's continue. Alright. A Tale of Terror. But I've gained 2 supplies out of it. It has been a worthwhile experience. A worthwhile visit. Alright then, so that's where I'm going to wrap it up for this episode. We visited Hunter's Keep. In our next episode we'll travel on, see what we can find, hopefully solve a few mysteries. This game, I'm liking it. I really am liking it. So I'll see you next time. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.